Hello, my name's Andy and welcome to the garage. Welcome back to another purchases video this month, and this is just stuff I picked up at Doncaster Toy Fair in February. First up, you can already see it out, a £1 buy was this little Matchbox garage, 1/64 scale. I'm not sure what was supposed to come out there, maybe a garage attendant. I'd have to look into that, but I've been looking for a garage, and this will tidy up into something. I've tried to look online what went in these holes, etc., but I couldn't find anything. But a nice garage, and hopefully when we do some 1/64ths we'll see some end shots once that's tidied up, etc. So that's a great start. And I picked this up. It's Carlsberg speedboat that is towed by a Fiat X19 by Corgi. Trailer's good. Doesn't need any work on that. Maybe a bit of touching up. And the boat's not bad, apart from the fact that this white hull has gone cream. Decals are really good, which is a shame the hull's gone, because I've just done a set of these decals for Martin Dare, and it took a while because I had to wait for the boat to arrive. Then I took the boat back when I met him and gave him the decals, and if I'd had this it would have been a lot easier at the time. I've got a few Fiat X19, so I might redo that myself. I don't know yet. Now this Ford Mustang Mach 1, doors open, windscreen is excellent. Don't think the bonnet doesn't open, the hood. The trunk does, the boot. You can see that there. It's made in China, just an SS7711, and I picked that up. It is chipped and worn. Decals have gone, but these are great cars. It's got its door mirror that side. It may have had one that side. There is a little hole there, but it's in the wrong place for the door mirror. So I think it is all there. There's a nice cab, as you can see, with the Mustang emblem on, auto shift, steering wheel, and that's going to be a donation to Luke, who was the Diecast outlaw. Then he became the Diecast rival, and he had some trouble even with that account, and he's now scaled customs, and I'll put his logo up so you can see it. If you wouldn't mind giving him a follow, that'd be great, and he'll make a great job of this Mustang. We've got the Mustang insignia there, and we've got a 289 there. I'm not sure what that transposes into litres. Is that 5 litre? That is a great model, and a steal at £3. What also came up, most of these were bought in a job lot. This is quite tidy. Now I've got one of these, but it didn't have this back on it, and it's a car transporter, race car transporter. I have got the car somewhere. Can't find it at the moment, but we do have the car somewhere that came with it. It's probably in the bag actually. Ah, there it is. So I've got that with it. Most of these were 4 for £20 or 5 for £20 if I was successful at haggling. So good buys all round. This, to be honest, is quite tidy. Anyway, the racing car's dropped out. It's Matchbox Super Kings K7 Racing Car Transporter 1972. And that was a great buy. I might just keep that for my own collection, just give it a dust up. It's chipped at the end. The glass is very good on it, even the rear glass. Lamborghini not sure which one. Diablo 1/40th scale, made in China. I don't know that maker's mark there, but again, non-branded you'd say, but look at the detail in there on that cockpit. It's very good. Scissor doors, lift up, don't drop down. That's faded, it's had some stickers on it. That badge is too big. It would be a nice non-branded one to do. Now, this is more like it. Wheels pointing in different directions. Can-Am race car. Matchbox Speed Kings. K51 Barracuda, 1971 by Lesney. And I love these cars. Something's missing at the top there. Maybe an air intake or something. But that could all be sorted. But that and the wheels could be sorted. But that could be nice. I do like that. So just park that up, ready for work on it. Then another one. I think this is the Fire Chiefs. Shovel Nose K3240 Matchbox Speed Kings, 1971 by Lesney. Glass is okay. That'd tidy up. 2 flashing lights missing. But the rest of it's fine. And I've got one of these already, and it's better than this one. It's too good to restore, but this one is ripe for restoration in the wheel department and every other department. So pleased to pick that up. Then this came along. Matchbox Specials Pro Stocker 1983 1/40th. And that's great. Isn't that great? The only thing is, we've got a mark there, look, on the windscreen. That'd be nice to do. You could live with that mark, I think, or you could try and re-windscreen it. Very nice. Obviously ready for restoration, and that would be great to do. I do like that. So we'll put that there. A couple of trailers coming up. Why did I buy this? To be honest, I don't know. It's Corgi Major, Carrymore car transporter, and obviously a top deck's missing, and so a few other bits. But tailgates there, wheels and tyres. So I've got that in probably 4 or 5 purchases. Just, it's a heavy weighted thing. You could quite easily customise this along here and just leave it as a one level transporter, and that's probably what I'll do. If I do a Carrymore, I'll do 2 trailers. I'll do this as a custom and something else. So we'll shove that down the side there, out the way. Then another trailer, Lone Star, made in England. Now we had a Lone Star in the other video. These are plastic tyres, and that'd be nice to do if you've got a cab to go with it. Just play one. Bit chipped there, look, it's lost its shape around this side. But, 2 nice trailers there, really. Then another race car, and it's the same one in different colour, and we were correct. That is missing the air intake. Everything else looks the same. 4 exhausts at the back. Barracuda. Wheels are shot, suspension shot, 3 rivets, 4 exhausts. Well, we've got a team. We can do a team there. Team Andy's Garage. Both restorable. We could sort out that. We don't have to put one of those on top. I'm sure we could make one of those. So that's a great start. And I must admit, Doncaster Toy Fair was an eye-opener. I really, really did like it. Now, I made a mistake perhaps in buying this because I didn't spot the windscreen was shot. It's a BMW 5 Series K142 by Matchbox, made in Macau. It's got great underbody for detailing. It's a great looking race car. And I'm not sure if Kev Banger Racers is sending me one of these, or it might be a big Peugeot MI16. But I'm not sure why it had those lights on it, light positions. Something rattling about inside. Side glass is broke. That's not a problem. It's the front glass and the back glass. So you can just cut the windows out and say it wasn't there. So that potentially nice to do, or potentially a donation. And an ambulance. Intact. Glass is good. Horns are bent down. Blue light's gone. Tailgate opens, a bit wobbly, but okay. And it is Matchbox Super Kings K49 ambulance. I don't think I've got one of those. You know I like to do an ambulance. Those decals are going to be really easy to do. There's a cross, there's a stripy line with ambulance, there's a cross. It doesn't get easier than that to do a decal, to be honest. So that's another nice one. And what I tried to do, believe it or not, I tried to contain my buying there. But as you know by the length of this video, that didn't work. And you saw this in my last purchases video, Team Honda. Now this one has lost the back and it has lost the top, which I had in my last video, and I kept that to one side. So I'm going to do a team of these, and there's one of those bikes donated by Mr. Ian Hulley. Thank you, Ian. This one's a bit bigger. It's a bit bigger than that one because that tailgate don't want to shut. Maybe a bit of twiddling required there. A bit of shaving around. But that is going to be a team of cars. Two different transporters, one with the back. You don't need that. You've got this. Now the glass is good on this. Multiple wheeler, K611 pickup truck, 1974, Super Kings, excellent. And thank you again, Ian, for providing a motorcycle that will fit in there when I've finished, and of the right scale with the car, truck that's pulling it. So let's just move those out of the way. Really pleased with those. Really keen to get going with those, by the way. Then the little Corgi accident pickup truck, breakdown truck. Futuristic. Now, you'll have already seen my video on the Captain Scarlet ambulance. This is very much a similar body look. We've got the same little bubble there, same screen. So, did Captain Scarlet have a pickup truck? He could have done with one. He could have done with an emergency vehicle. That's future enough to be being in Captain Scarlet or UFO. These are as cheap as chips. The actual UFO and Captain Scarlet models are not as cheap as chips. So I think it's entirely justifiable to take one and give it the theme of Captain Scarlet, etc. Now, here we have a Tonka, and it was a cement mixer. Glass is really good on it, just the cement mixer bit missing. It's all metal. Here we are, Tonka, and I picked that up in a 4 or 5 job lot. All of these were bought in 4 or 5 job lots, as I say. And that's for Mr. Martin Dare. Now, unfortunately, it hasn't got the cement mixer bowl there, but everything else about it is quite good. Now, I like these. Got a few of these to do. This is 1970 Lesney Matchbox, and I can't quite see, and I won't be able to show it to you in this light. Made in England. You can see that there. King size number 1 hydraulic excavator. That's what its real name is, and it's all there. It's a great little thing. Look, buckets there. Wheels are on the wobble, but that doesn't matter, and that would be ripe for restoration just on the strength of the wheels being bad. Put that to one side. Now, you can't resist a Formula 1 car, and I think this was the Shadow. Oh no, it's a Tyrrell Ford by Corgi, and it's all there. That's the key to this. Radiators are both there, tail fins there, it's lost all its decals, drivers there, its door mirrors have gone, its rear view mirrors rather, but they could be fixed. So a nice one to do, and it's Jackie Stewart. I think that would have been tartan band round that white helmet when he drove for Tyrrell. Now there's a trailer, clearly Tonka, all metal, so an early one, rubber wheels, bit bent, bit rusty, bit grubby, spider there, dead one, and there is its cab, which is the same cab as that cement mixer we just saw. So I don't know, even underneath, if you look, the two of them are exactly the same. This glass looks worse than that, so maybe this will be a donation. It will be a donation. Maybe Martin Dare might take the glass out of this one, or just take the back off there and put it onto this trailer, because that clearly does work together. There we go. One vehicle, one Tonka rescuing another. Let's just put that to one side, out of the way. This was a bargain in the job lot. Nice little Ford Thames. Sure what that is. Caravan. Airbus, Airbin, Airline. I don't know. Don't know what that says, and I don't know. Anyway, it's number 420, and it's perfect apart from the paint. All the glass is good, everything's there. I don't like this paint anyway, but I would like to do that one. Key thing is the doors are there, and as you can see, shut nicely. It's just a bit worn. It's not been restored. It's got its original rivets, so that'd be a nice one to do. Oh, those of a certain age will remember these. Talbot Rancho. One of those odd looking cars. Predates Range Rovers, this, etc. Corgi Matra Rancho, Talbot Matra. 4 rivets. It's not in bad nick. Now, I think this is one of those cult cars. It's in that class of the Fiat Multipla. Steering wheels there, just the rear opens, and fortunately the rear's there and it's good. So that would be nice to restore. You could just clean it up, but the paint's chipped on all the edges there. That's the issue with that one. But that, I was pleased to pick that up. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea in terms of cars, but I do remember those as a kid. Right, I've lifted the bag of restorations up on my knee now. Why did I buy it? Everything's missing, apart from 3 axles, some screws, dinky toys, Spectrum pursuit vehicle. I bought it just for those parts you can see really, and the screws. It didn't cost a lot. I have got one that's better than this, so I thought it might be worth just collecting 1 or 2 for parts, because you never know until you take them apart. Right, pickup, Mazda Corgi B1600 pickup. Obviously heavily play worn, some cracks to the glass but you can't feel it. Tailgates there, real bonus. Now, it'd be nice to just do a straightforward pickup, I think. Whether it's a Mazda or something else, we've got the cab protector here. So I picked that up because it suddenly occurred to me it'd be just nice to do something straightforward. Of course, you could always go mad and mount a recoilless rifle or something on it, because pickups are one of the most common military vehicles at the moment. And look at that. luggage, petrol tanks, machine guns, missing the driver and steering wheel, US Jeep, dinky toys, and that would have been in a 5 for 20 quid. That is really nice. It's in need of some restoration, but you know, for what I paid for it, if I took all the parts off, I could sell them for that, but I'm not going to do that. I might sell this on as is with some other dinky militaries I've got. The tyres are good. It's just a nice thing, and to be honest, couldn't not buy it. As in, I couldn't not buy this little Whiz Wheels Volkswagen as well. Police car at one point. Should have been a light there, I'm guessing. Glass isn't bad. There's a minor scrape there at the front, but I think that'll come good. And I do love doing those little Volkswagens. I've done quite a few of them. What's this? Austin Devon, is it? Austin Devon. Dinky Toys. Original. No paint whatsoever on it. Probably the original tyres. So a nice simple one. It's good to have simple ones in the queue because the complicated ones can go wrong, and it's always nice to have a backstop. And speaking of simple, Dinky Toys Connaught 236, really nice to do. Treaded tyres, one's missing. It's obviously in need of restoration. It's lost its driver, but what a beautiful thing! What a beautiful thing! And I was fortunate enough, as you'll find out, to pick up quite a few Dinky Toys racers at Doncaster. There's another one. Original, number 4. Meccano Toys, Talbot Largo, number 23K. Thought that was the number, that K. But that's a great one to do. And I'm building up a few of these. Got this van wall to do, which I think was donated by Tom from Iowa, and the issue with the van wall and this is they're both pretty good actually, so I'm holding back on the restoration because are they too good to restore? Let's put that one there in view. Then another one, Alfa Romeo, really nice. It's got its tyres on though. To be honest, by the time you take them off, they'll be in pieces. Dinky Toys 23F. Now, when you're at the car boot, I've seen these go for a £5 each. I've seen them as much as £10 or £15 on eBay. But they were all bought in a job lot for probably 5 for 20 or 4 for 20. So good prices, not bargain prices, but fair. Here we have a little Dodge, Dinky Toys Dodge. Tailgates there, that's nice. Got the winding mechanism. I don't know if it works. Oh, there we go. Flicks up. That's really quite nice, isn't it? Just do that again, because that might have been out of view. So that'd be nice to do. A simple one. Tyres are shot. The orange isn't bad. Some people say you shouldn't restore these, but to be honest, if I was a collector of things, it's a bit shabby. I wouldn't want to put it in mine, or I would until I got a better one, and it'd be at the back. And there's another one, look. I don't think that it is a Dodge, but this time we've lost that little turning mechanism, look. Now that's going to be easy to replicate, he said. So we could see another dual build coming up in the Dinky Toy commercial area, because they are rather nice, and although simple, you've still got to get your paint right, etc. Get your detailing right. They do come out good. Another Dinky Sinker Aronde, number 24U. Now, I've never seen one of these. I thought it was a British Hillman or something, and I thought, well, I've got to pick that up. So I clutched that tightly to my hands. Looks like original rivets. It's not been done before. Straight. Yeah, it is straight. I think that paint's misleading there. So that would be a nice one to do as well. Now, we're coming towards the end. I'm having to dig a bit deeper. Something a bit more modern. Ford Escort 1.3 GL. And it's a Mark III, I think, this one. Glass is gone from the rear. But importantly, the front glass has wipers on it. It's got a couple of cracks. They might come out. Glass has gone there. But these are flat pieces of glass. They could be fixed. Doors open to reveal folding seats. Some nice door cards there, opportunity for that. I ditched the tow hook. I probably ditched the 1.3 GL bit and soup it up a bit into a Mexico or an XR3i. You'd have to put a spoiler on then. But if you're watching, Luke, that's on its way to you, mate, if you want to make something of that. Because I think you'd be able to do that glass quite easily and turn that into a stonker of an Escort. And who doesn't love a Citroen DS? Maybe two jeweled lights missing at the front there. DS19 by Corgi. I'm not sure. It's been painted at some time. It's been hand painted, I think. There are multiple colours I can see on there. I picked it up because it's all there. And apart from a bit of paint on the glass is really good. So that'd be a nice one to do too. We're still going. Now, everybody loves a Land Rover. I've done a Land Rover. I think this might have been the pickup one. But Corgi Toys, Land Rover 109 wheelbase. Obviously overpainted, a few bits missing. But one thing I've been missing recently is wheels. So this has got 5 wheels, that's good. The tyres are short. The glass is good. So a good parts buy, if not a restoration buy. And another Dinky Racer Cooper Bristol 23G. What a wonderful thing. Tyres are short. It's original colours. It's lost its decals. But that's 4 Dinky Racers to do. Look at that. Dinky Toys Cadillac. Meccano Limited. Glass is good. Was a police car. It's missing the top beacon there. Great fins on that. Missing an aerial perhaps on the back there. There's a hole. Everything's fine. It's all there. And the glass is good. And pillarless coupe as well to boot. So that'd be nice to do as a custom. That would be really nice to do. Not back as a police car. Now, aeroplane, obviously, Comet. Some of you know I've got 2 Comets to do, and I've put them to one side. I haven't started them yet. Comet 4, and this is Lone Star 250 series, and some nice interesting detail on the plane. All up weight £158,000, length 111'6", Rolls-Royce Avens, range 4,800 miles, span 114 feet 9, cruising speed 485. It doesn't give its height at the tailplane, but it's bigger than a Vulcan bomber. The wingspan on that is 111 feet dead. This is 114 feet. That'd be a nice one to do. Not sure if that tailplane should be that bent up, but want to restore there in some airline colours. Now that was a nice little buy, that was. Really good condition. Matchbox series number 15. Little VW And that towed that little trailer that we saw in the last video. I did keep it out. That belongs with that. That has a little motorbike on the back. And you've got a nice little set. And to be honest, that doesn't need restoring. You can't see it on the film, but the paint's a bit bubbly there. It's a bit bubbly on top. Some of it may be original. It's casting line straight across the bonnet. Should you touch it? I think not. I think that's too good to touch. And why did I buy it if I can't restore it? Well, I knew I've got several of these trailers, and it's nice to have an original one. Dinky Toys, Lightning. It says it's P1B, but it's not. I think it's an F3. It's got that curvy tail. And it's not a P1B because the P1B didn't have the Ferranti radar at the front. It was a lot wider at the front as well. So it's not a P1B by Dinky. It is a true Lightning Interceptor. And what a great plane. Now, I've been looking for one of those for a while. Martin Dares did get one a while ago. And he was going to trade it with me, but I know he liked it so much. So he's got some RAF connections. So I couldn't take it off him. But there you go, Martin. If you wait long enough, you get one anyway. Now we're coming towards the end. And I've saved the aeroplanes to the end. We've got a Sea Vixen, is it? Yeah. De Havilland 110 Sea Vixen Dinky Toys. 738. Wheels are all good. It's ready for restoration, to be honest. Royal Navy on the side, not on that side. Couple of roundels. Really nice. And you know, we've got a pair of Cold War jets there. And here we have another one. Now I bought this because it did have the canopy. I don't like these plastic air intakes. It's got the ailerons. This is a Tepicat Jaguar by Lintoy. And it's all complete. Front wheel does come down. Can't get it out now. I've got absolutely no nails. I would fill around these intakes to make them look the part. And that's my plan with that one. And finally, but not least, bargain of the day as we was leaving, me and my mates, Dinky Toys 999 Comet airliner, all the wheels, bar one there, not a problem, £1. Painted over obviously, but £1. And that ends my purchases at Doncaster Toy Fair. It's difficult to pick a star of the show. I liked the garage. I liked the boat. You don't often see that. I like the rally car, but it needs some work. You know I like my planes. But I think this Cadillac and these two, the Dodge pickups, they're my stars of this one, I think. They are just gorgeous looking, and that has enormous potential. So they're my stars of the show this time. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Please take care and look after yourselves. Like and subscribe, please. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I've already got over 880, which is really great, believe me. So take care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you next time with another purchases video and donations. Look after yourselves, and bye for now.